All right, what did I tell you? I told you I'd be back. Oh, hey, look, we can start the we can immediately start the level over already. Let's go ahead and do that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a roll, and there's gonna be a rat here on the ground. Let's go ahead and get him. Ouch! Wow, don't bite me. That's rude. So there's gonna be a block over here. Don't pull it. Trust me, you don't want to pull it, because then you're gonna be like, oh man, I gotta push it back in here. So let's not do that. What we want to instead do is push it out here. We're going to push it over here to this lever, and that's what we want to do. Let's go ahead and get that over here. There's a little gray tile on the floor. You'll see what that is for here in a minute. Go ahead and pull this lever. All right. This will let two rats out. They're not really that big of a danger, so even if they do bite me, I'm not really worried about having to restart the level. They're really they're the last of my worries in this level. The cistern. Good gosh, the cistern. Oh, I didn't do a safe grab. I didn't take fall damage. So, oh, hey, that good music's back. So you're going to notice this giant room here. All right. So where do I start? Well, first of all, this is a sewer, clearly, as you can tell by the sewer grates here. And you can see up to planet Earth. You can see it's like they had a level down here, and then like humanity never knew. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a safe drop and hope that none of the stinky water lands on us, even though we practically have to go for a swim in that stinky water anyway, so I can't really talk much trash about it, and we just gotta hope that it doesn't smell like trash. So let's go ahead and shoot these alligators up. The reason why we're shooting these alligators up is because we need to get inside that water. Oh, and he went to the secret. Alright, let's go ahead and get you out of here. So we wanted to go ahead and kill him. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to go down into the water. We're going to swim into here, and this is going to be our first of the many secrets inside this level. There is only 3, I think. Yeah, there's only 3 secrets, so yeah, this will be a pretty easy one. You should be able, if I can do it, you can too. My brain is nowhere near accessible to puzzle games, but if I can do it, you can too, my good sir. So let's go ahead and turn around, and what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. Oh man, I went the long way. Shouldn't have done that. Oh well. We're going the same way anyway. So even if you do go on the right side, it doesn't matter. It's the same thing. There's multiple save crystals crammed in here. Like, there'd be one right here. There'd be one over up there. There'd be one in the middle somewhere. There'd be like one right here. It's like there's so many save crystals in this level. I just love referencing save crystals and where their spots are, but we're going to do a normal standing jump up there. Now, don't let that med pack deceive you. We do not want that med pack. Oh yeah, by the way, that rat right here is completely unactivated until we go activate him for ourselves. So until then, he's just kind of sitting there staring at us. Oh, never mind. He's activated. Okay, I thought he wasn't activated. He was stuck there for a second. Oh no, he's just looking around for us. He's like, "Where is she?" And he practically could see me right now. He's just waiting for me to come over there. I didn't think he was activated yet. He wasn't earlier because you couldn't hear his footsteps. You could hear the guys on the floor, but not his. All right, so let's go ahead and pick up this key, and then we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna drop down and pick up those shotgun shells I was talking about. So let's go ahead and grab that, and then we're gonna go ahead and just drop down. I know I take a little bit of fall damage, but hey, it's not too much. You don't have to do it. You can just shimmy across. Just because I do something doesn't mean you always have to do it. It's not actually part of the walkthrough. I mean, technically it is, but you don't have to do it. You can just shimmy across that little wall there. I just don't want to take it the long way. I want to go ahead and get things going, because I love Tomb Raider. So I'm going to go back across the top here. If you're taking the shimmy side, you'll literally end up at the same place I'm going. So if you shimmied, you'd end up like right here, essentially. You wouldn't have had to have worried about any of that damage taking. But I'm not really worried about the damage taking, so what we're going to do is we're going to run all the way over here and land. And then we're going to face this direction. And here we are. So now we're going to turn over here, look in this direction, get a running start, and run and jump and grab. Alright. Let's go ahead and get this door open. I'm going to go ahead and get one of the achievements out of the way, but this is going to require me to save, unfortunately. And then I'm going to have to load that save because I'm going to get this guy twice. So I'm going to go ahead and use the magnums. Oh, wait. I got to save first because if I save, it won't count on that save. because it technically hasn't been done. So let's go ahead and kill these two. Get them out of the way real fast. This is the first and only time I'll be using these freaking things, unfortunately. Not sure. I think the achievement is in this level. I don't know if you have to kill him with it. Yep, you get it. All right, there's the achievement. You use it on Pierre until he disappears. But that's that. That's that achievement. So we're gonna go ahead and load back in here. That's just in case if you're playing on the remastered edition like I am. Back to the pistols. And since we loaded the save, it never technically happened. So the game's not mad at us for it. It's the whole reason I'm doing the pistol run, because I really want to get an achievement that I didn't get on the other version. Actually, no, I did. It's just that I just want to get it on here. I want to get them both at the same time and then feel good about myself. I'm going to be killing 3 birds with 1 stone, practically. So we're going to get on his back and pretty much just unload on him because his AI is so stupid until his health bar disappears. So once his health bar disappears, he is gone. He is not coming back. We're also going to be saving a second time while we're in here because there's a nice little item we got to get that really sucks. And honestly, I expect not only do I expect you to die, I expect myself to die. So that's why we're going to save. And if you can't save, well, hey, don't worry, man. You could always come back. So what we're supposed to do is I'm going to walk up to the edge here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to save my game right here. And what we're going to do is we're going to aim ourselves for that door. We're going to turn to the right a little bit, sidestep twice, aim back for that door, and then do a swan dive. Oh, she didn't make it. All right, cool. All right. Well, we practically don't even have to see you back at that spot because we're already in that spot. So let's try that again. Sidestep twice, and okay. Huh, that's weird. She's not doing it. I might let this one be in the video as well. All right, maybe we got to do it a little closer, like right here. That should do it. Nope, she bumped into the top. Man, Lara, you are picky today. Well, I mean, there's another conventional way I think we could do it. I mean, I feel like we could just do this. Just tap X. Maybe that'll work. Oh, okay. Well, I guess that works. Well, I want to do it the cool way. So, I mean, if you want to get in there without having to do any of that, you can just tap X before you grab onto that thing there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sidestep twice here and aim back for that room. Oh, there. See, we made it. That's supposed to give you an achievement. If you roll across the ground and don't die, it actually gives you an achievement. But for some reason, it just won't let Lara do that because it's the very edge. I have no idea how to get that achievement, honestly. I mean, I just kind of got it from simply diving down there. But we're not going for achievements. We're going through a regular walkthrough. And I'm just getting trophies as I feel like on the way. So, I don't know why my first thought was to save. I'm not playing Tomb Raider normally. I save a lot, by the way, whenever I'm playing normally. Don't know why. There's going to be a nice little guy over here. Let's go ahead and get rid of him before he bites me. There's a second one back here, by the way. Don't worry, there's multiple. Just when it seems like you're done with him, doesn't mean you are. By the way, there's nothing back there for us to pick up. When we come back here, there's me a rat. Honestly, I don't care if he bites me, because again, as I said, rats are weak. They're weaker than the wolves in the game, which is crazy. Because it's a late game enemy. You really wouldn't think that they'd introduce enemies like this that late, but nope, they're doing it. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull ourselves up right here. I'm gonna turn around, do a standing jump and grab. And then what I like to do, because, you know, I don't really like, see, we're not going to jump up here and then shimmy across that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back up and I'm going to get myself a running start and land over here and pull myself into this room, because all of this up here is just fluff. You really don't have to do it, but I'm going to show you how to do it the normal way anyway, because I know some people are probably like, well, what if we can't make that jump? Well, trust me, man, I'll give you the normal way as well. I'm not a sour guy, so let's go ahead and do that. No, we didn't make it. Oh, well, that's a lot of damage. Well, that doesn't really matter. Oh, well, that's what I say. If I die, there's always a reload point I could come back from. So let's go ahead and come up here. And the way you're supposed to do it is jump across here. As a matter of fact, the lower life you have, the more exciting it is to get. Oh, well, I almost fell off. Well, we'd be reloading quite early, don't you think? So then we would want to do is just walk off here, and you land without taking any damage. And then what you would do from here is just shimmy across. Laura, come on. I know you can do it. We're almost there. And we'd get ourselves right here, and we can pull ourselves up. And we'd open up this door, and that'll open up this little area back here. Now, don't run in just yet. Actually, jump over here, because there's a nice little spike trap just sitting there waiting for us, and we don't want to fall onto that, because that's an instant kill. There's some more rats down in here for us. Let's go ahead and get rid of them. And we got this little area. There's another rat. Let me go kill him real fast. There you are, buddy. Come here. Come here. I got you now. There you are. All right. So now that they're done, what we're going to do is we're going to jump up here. Then we're going to go over here and pull ourselves up. And then we're going to run across over here. And up we go. Running jump. Step forward. Standard jump. Pull the lever. And that's going to open up the door to get one of the keys that we need. So let's do a standing jump. Walk up to the edge. Tab backwards. Running jump. I think my brother just got home. Okay, never mind. That's just the rain. So what we're going to do, we're going to come in here and pick up the silver key. And then we're going to turn around. And you're going to notice that Pierre is spawned. Now, we're not going to fight Pierre. We're actually going to leave him alone. Because now we don't have to deal with him for the rest of the level. He's practically stuck in here. We're just going to swim over here. Oh, stuck. There we go. And you're probably wondering what that previous room was for. I'll show you real quick. So this room has nothing that we can pick up in it. So thought I'd go ahead and show that off. Now we're going to go back across. Now what we're going to do, which you'll see here in a second. Oh, whoops, we're actually going the wrong way. Hold up. Hold that thought. We need to go up here. That's where we need to go. And now, the reason why we wanted to keep Pierre inside there is if we come up here, Pierre would be inside here and he'd be shooting at us, and that's not something we want. Because it's another confined area that you really don't want to fight Pierre in. Pulling this lever raises the water level, by the way. So, if you don't believe me, I'll even show you the room. There you go. Water level's been raised, baby. And we're not done with this room just yet. So, let's go ahead and see what this room has in store for us. So, first, we're going to walk over here. Get on top of this. We're going to turn around, look in this direction. Again, a running jump. And then do it again, except this time grab. We're going to pick ourselves up some shotgun shells and a med pack. A large one, to be specific. And we're going to pick it up. Let's go get these. But we're not done just yet. What we're going to do now is Gonna line ourselves up with that little area right there. We're gonna do a standing jump. We're gonna do another standing jump to get back over here. We're gonna pull ourselves up. We're gonna walk to the edge, do a normal jump here. And there's gonna be a med pack for us right here on the floor. And we're gonna come over here to this edge and we're gonna go ahead and pull ourselves up right here. This is another secret. This is the second, the third, this is the penultimate secret. We'll just call it the penultimate one. Because it's the second secret. And what we're going to do is we're going to sidestep all the way to the left here. And we're going to slide down a bit. And then we're going to jump. And we're going to land exactly up here. So we can pick up some more shotgun shells. And what we're going to want to do is go down backwards. So let's do that. Oh, whoops. Nah, it wasn't enough. Okay, good. That's not a lot of fall damage. I can deal with that. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. Now, we're not done just yet. We're not going to go leave because we just simply raised the water level. What we are going to do is we're going to stand right here and lure these rats down in the water towards us. Oh, they can bite us. Oh, ouch. That was nasty. That's all right. I can shoot you. You may be able to bite me, but these bullets hurt worse than bites. It's the American bite, if you will. So we're trying to get all these rats towards us. There is about 2 inside here, and they're not going to follow you into the next room because it requires you to go under the water. There's only 2 in here. Oh no. Well, that sucks. Alright, well, I guess we'll have to come back, kill this rat. I hope you guys didn't fall in. I'll have to get him in my own time. Alright, so we're going to pull ourselves up and turn around and kill this guy. That's another rat dead, added to our kill count. We're going to run and jump and grab. And we're going to go grab this other key right here. It'll allow us to get into another room. This right here is a rusted key, I think. Yeah, it's definitely not a silver one. That's a rusty key right there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to back up right here. We're going to shimmy over. That room right next to us is for nothing. I don't know why that's there. So we're going to shimmy over just far enough to where we don't fall into the hole, because if we fall into the hole, we'll be taking some massive fall damage. And that's not what we're looking for, folks. So oh, he bit me some. Alright, cool. Or at least I think he did. I'm not really sure, because I can't tell. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and slide down. Forwards or backwards, it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to go back over there, and I'm going to get back into that room, because I need to kill that rat. So let's go do that. So if you've already killed the rat, you can go ahead and skip forward. I am so sorry that I have to make you guys wait through this. I really wish I would have killed him the first time, but I accidentally tapped forward, and now I have to go get him. So let's go ahead and hopefully not fall in this time. Come on, Mr. Rat. You're in here. Ooh, he bit me. Man, I like how he can bite through our boots. There we go. He's dead. Cool. That's the second rat. And the final rat. We don't have to deal with anymore. And I'll even show you there's no more rats in here. So there you go. There's for clarification. It's a whole lot easier to see them on normal graphics because, you know. But, alright. We're done with it. We're done with this room. So let's go out. And wow, we really don't have a lot of HP. Don't worry. We'll make it out of this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go over here towards this section, and you're about to see why. The reason why we didn't want to go over to this door before is because we really wouldn't be able to do anything with this room. Because if you accidentally fall down here, you cannot get out. And the reason why we wanted to raise the water level is because there's some spikes down there that would have impaled us, and it's possible to get down here. It's not impossible. It is 100% possible to get down here without getting impaled by the spikes. I've done it before. It is in fact 100% possible to get down here. I did it in my own free time just to see what would happen. It is in fact possible, and trust me, you don't want to do it. Otherwise, you will be stuck and you cannot get out. So what we're going to do now Now that we have that key, we're practically done with this level. We have everything we need. We have 2 silver keys. Huh, that's weird. No, we don't. Okay, hold up. Sorry about that. I thought we had a second silver key, but I completely forgot. No, we do not. We need. Oh man, there's an alligator in here. Whoa, I keep on forgetting. All right, that's all right. Let's go ahead and pull ourselves out. Hey, Allie, man, where you at? Oh, there you are. Don't scare me like that. I'm low HP. I'm gonna give you the American bite, as I like to call it, the American Fighter Special. Sorry about that, folks. I completely forgot that alligator existed. I knew a new one came out. Whenever I was playing the VR version, he didn't. I was like, wait, what? So that was really odd to me. But now that this room is filled, we can come in here and deal with these rats and pick up some items. I was going to say I was a little worried for a second there, wondering why we didn't have that second key. Kill that rat. Go grab ourselves a small med pack. And now we're going to pull a lever that's underwater right here. Wow, okay. We can interact with it from that far away. That's actually crazy. Normally you have to be way closer. But not according to Lara. You can get as close as you need. So let's go ahead and pick that up. And now we're done with this level. Sorry about that. There's nothing here. There's nothing else to be seen. All the alligators are practically dead. So what are we going to do now, you probably ask? Well, we're going to come over here and we're going to finish this level. But first, we got to get the final secret. Because, we're not done just yet. We got to get this final secret. How do we get this final secret? By pushing in this block. And this will allow us to get into the room. And I'll chime the secret. And what we're going to do is we're going to jump up this backwards. We're going to do it. Well, you don't really have to jump anyway. You can just jump up there and jump immediately after. You should land up here. Land up here. Man, I can't speak. Alright. Sorry about that. I choked on my words for a second there. So 2 Magnum Clips pickups and 1 large med pack pickup, so that's out of the way. So now we're going to use these 2 silver keys that we picked up. Then we're going to use the gold key. And then we're going to climb up here. And then we're going to walk to the edge here. Oh, wait, whoops. And we're going to jump this way. And we're going to walk up to this edge. Sorry about that. And then we're going to jump. What I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately let myself down and turn around. I wanted to activate the monkey and get out of there because my HP is low. Otherwise, I would have just fought him normally, but nope. My HP is low, so let's not do that. So let's go ahead and kill him. Get him out of the gene pool, and then we're going to run across here, and then we're going to put this key in. And there we go. That'll open up the next room, so let's go ahead and drop down and go see what this room's about. So first things first, there's going to be 2 lions here wanting to come after us. I'm going to give myself some space. All right, there he goes. All right, cool. So we're going to want to avoid all these crumbling floors because the one we actually want to stand on is this one right here. Because there's a med pack in here. See? You thought I was going to probably get impaled or something. Nope. That's not what we came in here for. So we're going to open this up, and this will let out some lions. We're going to shoot them from right here. They really don't know where to go because they're not going to go back into their room. They're just going to sit here and let me shoot them. Oh, he thinks he can get me. Wow, real feisty, buddy. You thought you had me for a second there. Let's go ahead and get rid of him. Buddy, don't run from me. Come on. There we go. So he's gone. Whoops. All right, cool. So now that they're gone, you're going to notice this room is absolutely for nothing. It has no purpose. There's a lever over there in the corner. This room serves no purpose, really. It just exists to have those lions in it. So you're probably like, well, let's go ahead and pull out this block and then see what's behind it. Well, let's not see what's behind it just yet, as that's the end of the level. We're not looking for that. What we're looking for is to go get the rest of the pickups. So that's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and turn this thing around and pull this. All right, sorry about that. I was reading some messages. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Actually, you should push it because it's a whole lot faster, but I want to be agonizingly slow and pull it. And we're just gonna run over that lion. Poor lion. But I don't really care because he attacked me first. Well, not really. I mean, in reality, technically I attacked them first. I mean, I opened up the door to their cage and practically shot them dead and didn't even give them a chance to even bite me. But we already knew what they were going to do. They're hungry. They're not here to spare us or anything like that. They're here to eat us. So we're going to pick this up. Oh yeah, there should be, if I'm correct. Oh, that's weird. Last time I came up here, there was a rat up here. Again, that's the VR version. Okay, I need to stop. That's what I thought. I knew you was up here, you piece of crap. Get out of here. I knew you was up here. You're not fooling no one. All right, so let's go ahead and pick up these two pickups, these last two pickups. These are the last pickups in this level. And just so you guys can know, confirm 28 out of 28 pickups, all 33 kills, 3 out of 3 secrets found, 621 ammo used, and 524 actually hit, 0 med packs used, and I will read you off the time and the kilometer traveled when we are done. I just like to read off all the stats before the level ends because, I don't want to read it the moment it ends. And just like that, folks, we're done. So 2.81 kilometers traveled at 24 minutes and 53 seconds. And with that, we are on to the next level.